SAS Studio provides a robust environment for programmers to access and develop code. In this demonstration, you'll learn how to navigate the interface to write and submit SAS code, as well as use helpful programming features. If you have access to SAS Studio, I encourage you to follow along with me. Your environment might already have all the files used in this demo. However, if you don't see them, please visit our SAS software GitHub page. The SAS Viya Quick Start repository provides the files used in our demonstrations and instructions to load them into your environment. Open SAS Studio from the Applications menu by selecting Develop Code and Flows. The navigation pane on the left provides access to our SAS resources, including data, programs, and other items. The Workspace area contains multiple tabs that enable you to build programs and flows. From the Start page, select Program in SAS, or select New and SAS Program. Let's start with a simple program to create a new table named class_new, read sashelp.class, compute a new column named ratio, and then print the result. Click Run. Additional tabs are available to view the log, results, and output data. The default tab layout displays the program and log side by side, but you can select the More Options menu and select Apply Detail Layout to choose other tab arrangements. For example, select Standard to view one tab at a time. To change the default tab layout, select your SAS profile icon in the upper right corner, then select Settings, Code and Log, and Detail Tab Layout. You'll notice there are many other settings available to customize based on your personal preferences. If you're a SAS programmer, I hope you'll find it comforting that there's nothing new or different about the syntax. Most code that was developed for a previous version of SAS will run on the SAS Viya platform on what we call the SAS Compute Server. What if you have a saved SAS program that you would like to open? Existing programs and other files can be saved and accessed in either SAS Server or SAS Content. The SAS Server pane provides a direct view of the server's file system, which is where your SAS programming session is running. You can view, upload, and download files in your home directory or other areas you have permission to access. For example, if you want to upload data to process in a SAS program, it's best to load it to a location under SAS Server. Select a folder in SAS Server, then click Upload to select one or more files from your local machine. SAS Content is the content storage area used by SAS applications, like SAS Visual Analytics, Model Studio, and Intelligent Decisioning, to organize and access shared resources. SAS Content is typically used to store SAS-specific assets, such as reports, models, or jobs. The good news is SAS programs can be saved in either SAS Server or SAS Content. The program used in this demonstration is available in SAS Server. Expand Files, Home, Quick Start, then double-click Import homeequity.sas. This program reads the homeequity.csv file and generates a table with the same name in the work library. Click Run to submit the program, and then view the log to confirm that the table was created. I'll return to the Program tab to highlight a few of my favorite programming features. Select the Snippets pane. Snippets enable you to store and insert template code into your programs. SAS provides a collection of predefined snippets, or you can create personalized snippets. Under SAS Snippets, expand Viya Foundation, Cloud Analytics Services, and double-click Generate SAS librefs for CAS libs. The snippet opens in a new tab. You can also insert a snippet in an existing program. Back on the SAS Program tab, insert a blank line after the last line of code. Then drag Generate SAS librefs for CAS libs from the Snippets pane into the editor. The snippet is inserted where the cursor was in the program. The code in this snippet will be used later because it defines SAS library references for each of our CAS libs, which is where our in-memory data is stored. Next, let's look at the Library Connections pane, which provides access to your defined data sources. Regular SAS libraries defined for the compute server are listed. Highlight the snippet code inserted into the program and click Run. Additional cloud icons are now displayed in the Library Connections pane, providing access to define CAS libs for in-memory data. Expand the work library and double-click class_new to open the data in the interactive table viewer. Right-click the Age column, and several options are available to view, sort, or filter. I'll start by selecting Sort and Ascending. Many other options are available to filter the data. Type age greater than 13 in the expression field and press Enter. We see the data view updated. You can also click Filter to use the Expression Builder window. Change 13 to 12 in the expression and click Save. All previous filters can be easily accessed by selecting Saved Filters. Close the Work.class_new tab. Another convenient shortcut in the Library Connections pane is the ability to select a table name or columns and insert them into a program. On the SAS Program.SAS tab, add a var statement in the proc print step. Rather than typing multiple column names, expand class_new in the Library Connections pane. Hold down the Control key and select Name, Age, and Ratio, and then drag them into the program. Then all I have to do is complete the statement with a semicolon. Select the Git Repositories pane. SAS Studio integrates with Git, a system for tracking file changes and managing version control among multiple users. SAS Studio can work with many different repository hosting services, such as GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket. Let's go back to the SAS Server pane. You can right-click items under Files to access other useful features. Right-click Import HomeEquity.SAS and select Background Submit to execute the program behind the scenes. Once the program is finished executing, log and output files are generated and saved in the same directory. Select the View menu and choose Submissions and Job Status to monitor and access programs and results. You can also right-click a program file and select Schedule as a Job to set your program to execute at specific times and intervals. I'll go back to the SAS Program.SAS tab. Suppose I want to add a LibName statement to create a library named Data that points to the Quick Start folder. Insert a line before the data statement and type LibName Data, open close quote, and semicolon. Then put the cursor between the quotes, right-click the Quick Start folder, and select Insert as Path. This is a simple but extremely helpful feature. You can interactively create a SAS library as well. Right-click the Quick Start folder and select Create Library. Type Data in the Name field and select the Assign and Connect to Data Sources at Startup checkbox. Click OK. Confirm that the data library is available in the Library Connections pane. You may need to refresh the library list. Select Options and Auto-Exec file. Notice that a LibName statement has been added. The auto-exec file will execute automatically each time that a SAS session starts. You can add other code in here if you would like to initialize SAS with other instructions. Click Cancel. Finally, I don't want to leave out our Python programmers. SAS Viya also enables you to execute Python code. Simply click New, Python Program, and a new editor opens where you can type and submit Python code. You can also open an existing .py program from the Explorer. Double-click import_customers.py. This program imports the lone customers.csv file and creates a temporary SAS table. Click Run and confirm in the Library Connections pane that Customers is in the work library. I hope this information helps you to get started programming in SAS Studio. To learn more, select the Help menu and click Learning Center. There are several great resources provided to help you with SAS Studio and the other SAS Viya applications.